All right, question 2. F of x equal to 3 over 2x plus b. And the function above b is a constant. If f of 6 equal to 7, what's the value of f of negative 2? All right, so this question is a function question. And they give us this here. We know f of 6 equal to 7. So if you recall how function works inside the parentheses, that's going to be the x value that we plug in into the function, right? And then whatever equals to, this is like the y value that we get. Okay, so 6 is the input, 7 is like the output. Okay, so when you plug in 6 for x, the whole function had to equal to 7. That's what it means. Okay, so what we can do is let's just go ahead and plug in the number here. Okay, so we know x equal to 6. We're going to plug in 6 right there for x. So it'd be 3 over 2 times 6 plus b. All right. And then we know this whole thing is supposed to equal to 7, right? F of 6 equal to 7. So we can just set this whole thing equal to 7. Okay. So by plugging in the numbers, this can help us solve for b. Okay, so let's just go ahead and solve this out. So it'd be 7 equal to 3 over 2 times 6. 3 over 2 times 6 is like 3 over 2 times 6 over 1. So it's a whole number, you put it over 1. And then you can multiply the top by the top, bottom by the bottom. So 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 1 is 2. So if we reduce this, 18 over 2 is actually just 9. Okay, so we get 7 equal to 9 plus b. All right. And then to solve for b, we can do minus 9 on both sides. So minus 9 on both sides, we get 7 minus 9, negative 2, equal to b like that. Okay, so b is actually negative 2. So now they ask us what's f of negative 2. We can use a function again, but this time we know what b is. Okay, we already solved it. So b is negative 2, so it'll be 3 over 2x minus 2. Okay, so b is negative 2, that'll be minus 2. And then we solve this f of negative 2. That means we're going to plug in negative 2 or x's. It'll be 3 over 2 times negative 2. All right, minus 2 like that. Okay, so f of negative 2 is not f times negative 2, is a function. So it'll be negative 2, that's what we plug in for x. And we solve this out. So 3 over 2 times negative 2 is, and that'll be 3 over 2 times negative 2 over 1. So it should be negative 6 over 2, which is negative 3. Okay, so we negative 3 minus 2. And that should give us negative 5. Okay, so this is negative 5, and that should be our final answer, which is letter A for this question.